Morning News, Fox 19 Morning News at 6. First for news.
Great day for barbecuing. In fact, that's where Sheila is right now. Good morning, Sheila.
In fact, it wouldn't be Labor Day if we weren't grilling out here at Fox 19 outside of the studios, and we're under the parking garage just in case it rains. Paul's going to come out here and join us in a minute, but I'm with Rick Thompson, who owns Johnny Rockets at Newport on the Levee, and it's great to see you, Rick.
Thank you very much.
It was very nice of you to offer to come in because you guys really know hamburgers, right?
Yeah, that's our business, is hamburgers.
So we're going to talk about a whole lot of stuff this morning, but first we're going to start with choosing the right grill and a little bit of grilling safety. Most people have grills, but this is a great time of year to buy them because a lot of them are on sale right now.
It's an excellent time to buy them. This particular grill is given to us by Lowell's Home Improvement. Have a lot of models on sale. This one happens to be a Gen Air.
Which is pretty much the cream of the crop, right?
It's the cream of the crop. But you can go with as basic a model. This one happens to be propane.
Tell me the advantages of gas versus charcoal.
Okay, the advantages of gas are that you can instantly turn it on. You instantly have a barbecue going. You can control the heat slightly better because it's like a stove, as you can see, has knobs, and you can actually adjust how high you want the flame.
But a lot of people like that charcoal flavor.
There are certainly advantages to charcoal. The advantage with charcoal is obviously the flavor. You have to work a little harder with controlling the flame and how much charcoal you put in. There are some safety issues with charcoal in that you have to use fluid. And you have to make sure that fluid burns off before you start cooking, or you can contaminate what you're cooking.
And you really have to be careful with a grill if you have kids and pets around.
Absolutely. Even with this model, being propane, when you shut it off here, doesn't mean it's necessarily safe. You actually have to go down below where the propane tank is and actually shut the fuel supply off. With a charcoal grill, you actually have to watch it until the charcoal burns out.
Now, real quickly, if that fire should happen to get out of control at the grill out today, what's the best way to get that out?
The best method of putting it out initially is if you have a lid, is to eliminate the oxygen supply.
Just put it down.
Just put the lid down. Don't worry about your food burning because you can always replace food.
Right. Okay, that's great. Well, we're going to be out here all morning. Why don't you open that up so I can see what's in there, because I can smell those burgers cooking. And Paul will be out here to bug you for one pretty soon, Rick. Thanks a lot. Want to tell you that you can find Johnny Rockets at Kenwood or Newport on the Levee if you want them to do the work during the rain today. And once again, thanks to Lowe's for that wonderful Gen Air grill. So we'll be back out here in about an hour. Rick, thanks a lot.
Thank you.
And as we continue on the Fox 19 Morning News, Paul Horton is keeping an eye on that weather to tell you if rain is going to ruin your grill out today.
This is Cincinnati's first and only all-local morning news. Fox 19 Morning News. First for news.
Today's Labor Day, and that means a lot of folks grill out, fire up those grills.
That's right, and this morning we'll have some helpful grilling tips from our friends at Johnny Rockets. Our own Paul Horton is out at the grill to give you a preview of what's ahead this morning. What's going on, Paul?
Oh, we've got a treat this morning. In fact, I could smell it inside the studio, so I decided to come out here, hang out with Rick Thompson from Johnny Rockets. Incidentally, Rick, do you have any big plans today for your own personal barbecue?
I'll be cooking for people at my restaurant.
Oh, you're a busy man. So are you the Johnny Rocket?
I am the Johnny Rocket.
Wow, right here, a major celebrity right here on Fox 19. Now, what we're doing right now is we're preparing the hamburger patties. And Rick, this is a very important step when making a fabulous hamburger. Describe.
What we've done here is we've got ground beef.
Okay.
It's about 18% fat content.
All right.
We've taken it and we've balled it up into a ball.
Okay.
And what you actually do is when you have the product just about ready, take it in your hand and you actually compress it. By compacting the meat, you keep the juices in when you cook it.
I see. Very important. And then you actually throw it on the grill then,
And then what we actually do is we set it on the grill.
Like that?
Just like this.
And it flattens out as it cooks, or what?
What it does is it'll sear on this side, and then once it sears, we'll flatten it out right on the grill.
You can't beat that. How many burgers do you actually make a day, would you say, at Johnny Rockets?
I think yesterday we probably made about 4,000.
Woo-wee! That's busy. That's busy. All right, you can see we've got some of the finished product here. We're actually going to get a taste test coming up a bit later. And we've got all the condiments here. We're going to show you how to make a fabulous hamburger, all coming up. Some tips for you on this Labor Day. All right, Regina, Sheila.
All right, thanks a lot,
Thank
Paul.
you, Paul.
The time right
Paul
now.
Horton's out there grilling. I can hear him talking.
That's right. What's up with Paul? Time
Paul.
Right
Hello.
Hey, good morning.
Hey.
Can you hear me?
Yes.
Hey, yeah, I'm grilling right now as we speak. It tastes good. Hey, let's see if we can get a camera shot of this. There it is. Look at this, ladies. Unbelievable. The cheese is on the burger right now, and I've got my bun here handy. Oh, thank you so much, Rick. Oh, greatly appreciate that. How long did it take to cook that?
It took about 8 minutes.
Okay. Hey, we'll get a taste test and, of course, have your latest forecast all coming up. Back to you in the studio.
All right. Thanks a lot. He's getting it done.
I think we caught him off guard. I think we caught him sneaking up on the grill there.
But that's all right.
And at 7:41, we're headed back out to the grill after a quick break to put some hamburgers on there with our folks from Johnny Rockets. See what their secret is when we come back.
We're still barbecuing out there. In fact,
That's right.
Regina is going to taste a nice hamburger. Hi, Regina.
Hey, what's going on? Pa, did you tell them that it's humid out here? I've been staying out here all day. It's a hair issue. Come on, speed it up a little bit. We're standing out here with Rick Thompson. This is my boy. He's the owner of Johnny Rockets at NOTL, Newport on the Levee. How many times have I been there? Like a million times?
A million times.
So I can tell you a little bit about the hamburgers that this guy is grilling. Let's take a look at the hamburgers right now. Take a look. Oh, coming along.
Hamburger balls that we're getting ready to press into patties. This is how we start them on the grill.
Okay.
We sear them while they're a ball, and then we'll press them into a patty. What you do is you're going to press them into a patty. You're going to leave them alone. That's the hardest thing, is to leave something alone.
You're right.
And then you press it. You're going to let it cook until the tops get glossy. You're going to flip them once and let them finish until the juice is clear on the top.
Okay.
And then you know your hamburger's well done.
When the juices are clear.
Right. And that way the hamburger stays juicy, but it is well done.
Okay, now with everything, preparation is key.
Yeah.
So you just can't throw the hamburger on the grill,
No.
even though that's a great grill by Lowe's, right? That's
a
Gen Air.
grill. It's a Gen Air. It's by Lowe's.
Okay.
What we've done here is taken fresh hamburger and we've made it into hamburger balls.
Okay.
And what that does is it compacts the meat, makes the meat cook together so your hamburger doesn't fall apart.
Okay.
And it's going to stay juicy longer.
All right. Tell me some of the spices that you can put on that people may not think about putting on the hamburger to give it a little kick.
You can do anything from just basic salt and pepper to putting a little bit of oregano.
Right.
You want something a little spicy, a little Cajun seasoning.
Yeah.
A little light, not too much.
Right.
You can do that. You can use a little seasoning salt, which makes a great hamburger.
Okay.
You can use something just as simple as pepper.
Just pepper.
Just pepper.
Because the grill gives it its flavor.
It's going to give it its flavor, and the pepper is going to be great when it's grilled into it. And then your pickles and your other condiments are going to give it the salt flavor.
Fantastic. It's getting hot out here. We're going to give you a graphic, show you the graphic now on Newport on the Levee and Kenwood. That's where you can go to get some great Johnny Rockets. If you don't feel like cooking it today, you don't want to cook it yourself, just go to Johnny Rockets. I guarantee you will not be disappointed. Also, if you're going to cook it, you might want to check out this Gen Air grill at Lowe's, because that's where we have we only do the Cadillac of grills around here. So that's the one that you want to get. Rick, you're going to be back? Because we're going to build you up to the grand finale of grilling today. So you'll be back. I think Sheila's coming back. I want to show you a little bit more about preparing for a great grill out today, this great Labor Day.
This is Cincinnati's first and only all-local morning news. Fox 19 Morning News. First for news.
People all across the tri-state will fire up their grills today. We have some grilling tips to get you through. See that? Looks good to get you through your Labor Day barbecue.
Yum. Welcome to the Fox 19 Morning News. Paul Horton already had one of those.
Yes, he did.
How was it?
Me even have two. Delicious. Johnny Rockets, boy, they can cook some good hamburgers.
Yes, they can. Woo! Today's Labor Day, so a lot of folks, including us, are firing up the grills today.
Yeah, and this morning we'll have some helpful hints on grilling from our favorite friends at Johnny Rockets. Our own Paul Horton is out at the grill with Rick Thompson to give you a preview of what's ahead this morning.
Oh, Rick is here, and one very important ingredient, Regina and Sheila, when barbecuing a hamburger is you want to take care of the outside, the buns. You don't want frumpy buns. In fact, Rick, we're here at Johnny Rockets University, Barbecuing 101. Tell us about the importance of a good bun.
Well, you can see, we won't say the name, we picked these up this morning at a grocery store.
Oh, my word. Okay.
And this is what's referred to as crow footing.
Okay.
What's happened is they've been on the shelf too long at the grocery store.
How long do you think they were on the shelf?
I'd say for at least 10 to 12 days.
Jeez. Okay.
And what's happened is you can see the lines like a crow foot from a bird touched it.
Okay.
What's going to happen with this is when you use this, it's going to break apart.
Oh, wow. All right. All right. And this is the
this
good
is
buns.
the Johnny Rockets
This, of course,
bun.
would be the Johnny Rockets bun.
Now,
Nice.
you can get similar product at a grocery store. What you're looking for is a smooth, round top, evenly browned. And then you can see it's very moist, very like a pillow.
Very nice.
And that's what you're looking for.
And you can notice a difference in the taste and
oh, yeah,
also
absolutely.
keeping your hamburger together.
Absolutely. You don't want to pick up a hamburger and start eating it and have it crumble apart.
No, not fun. Okay, just to tantalize everybody's taste buds. In fact, Sheila's going to come out here and talk about the ingredients coming up a bit later. But look at that, Regina and Sheila. The hamburgers continue to cook. And how do you like yours done? Well done, medium rare?
Oh, never rare on the burger, man. It's got to be done.
It's,
okay.
Oh, Sheila, come on.
Now, steak I like rare, but not burger.
Medium.
We'll take one medium and one well done.
Yes.
Okay, there we go.
Not well done, medium well.
Oh, medium well.
Now I'm
medium
getting picky.
well.
This is not a restaurant.
It is today.
Thanks a lot, Paul.
Thanks, Paul.
Rick really knows about his cooking.
Yeah, he's doing a great job out there. We appreciate it.
And for Grillin, here's Sheila.
Thanks a lot, Paul. I didn't realize that we had a little shower here. The pavement's wet out here. But we are grilling once again with our friends from Johnny Rockets, and Rick Thompson is the big expert here. What we're going to talk about this time is spicing up your burger, because you just don't take the meat and throw it on there, right?
No, we don't. At Johnny Rockets, we have a custom seasoning we use. It's made for us. But what I did this morning is I brought a couple items that people don't normally use. They normally use salt and pepper.
Right.
And
maybe some Worcestershire sometimes.
Worcestershire, some steak sauce generally. But what I did is I brought some oregano, and it gives it a great flavor. And then some Cajun spice.
You use both of those?
Use both of those. You can mix them together, or you can put them on separately.
And you just, what do you do? Just knead that into the burger before you...
If you knead it into the meat, you're going to get a stronger flavor. If you want less of a flavor, then you just basically sprinkle it on the top.
Okay.
And so you get a different taste that way.
And then, of course, you also brought the veggies that you put on top, and the cheese and that sort of thing.
And you see, iceberg lettuce, which is a great item, a vine-ripened tomato, a white onion. And a white onion has a great flavor without being too oniony.
I like Vidalia onions.
Vidalias are awesome.
And they're really good right now, too. Tomatoes are, too. And really, I mean, you can just about put anything on a hamburger.
Anything that you like, you can put on.
Yeah, you can find all different kinds.
Barbecue sauce is great, whether you actually baste it on the hamburger on the grill or just put it on fresh.
Now, let's open up the grill here and talk about the burgers. One of the things that's really important is that you don't cook them so that all the juices go out of them. So you only want to flip it once, right?
Right. What you'll see here is with this group of hamburgers, it's beginning to get glossy on the surface. That's the time that you want to flip them, and you don't want to touch them anymore. What you'll look for is after you flip them, after they've cooked for about 4 minutes, is looking for clear juices, and that's indicating that they're cooked well done.
And what's the most important thing, Rick, when you're cooking burgers out on the grill?
One is to pay attention to the grill. Number one, don't leave the grill.
Okay.
Number two is not to keep flipping and squeezing the hamburgers.
So that's pretty easy.
It's pretty easy, but people tend to want to keep
They want to be in control
right.
out there, don't they? Rick, thank you very much. You can go see Rick and get some great burgers at Johnny Rockets today if you're afraid the rain is going to dampen your grill out. They're, of course, in Kenwood and Newport-on-the-Levee. And we want to thank Lowe's once again for this great Jen Air grill. And Regina and I are going to be back out here about 8:45 to finish these up, talk about one last thing, and taste these hamburgers, because I'm dying now. Thanks, Rick. Fox 19 Morning News is going to continue in a moment with, of course, Paul Horton's forecast.
Ladies, look at this.
Here, let me go over here.
Come on over here. You talk to the mic. Okay, I'll hold the mic and take care of you, ladies.
And hold it. What we're doing is we're grilling out with the folks from Johnny Rockets. Rick Thompson is the owner of Johnny Rockets.
We love him.
He's been wonderful to us today, cooking some hamburgers, but now we're going to take a look at some great drinks to go with them, right?
We're going to make some homemade cherry Cokes, some homemade chocolate Cokes, vanilla Cokes, and some cherry Sprite. This is a great thing for kids to get involved with.
Yes, because a lot of the kids, so they don't get around the barbecue where it's all hot. This is a good place for them to
This is a great thing to do. They have great taste. So a lot better product than what you can buy already made. And they're really easy.
Okay, let's do it.
What do you got? We'll make the cherry Coke. We're going to add some Coke here.
Okay.
Aha.
Some cherry syrup. You can pick this up at most grocery stores, about that much. And then we're going to stir that in. We're going to add some more Coke.
Very nice.
Yummy.
Yum.
Then we're going to add some ice.
I guess you just put as much cherry as you really want.
Yeah, you can do this
more
to
or less,
taste.
right?
And there you go.
Okay.
Taste test. Here we go, ladies and gentlemen. Sheila Gray and cherry Coke.
Yummy.
Yes?
That's good.
Approved?
Anybody else want to try
Isn't
it?
that, don't they call that a Shirley Temple?
Some people do.
So what else? Do we have any other?
Yeah, what
we're
else do
gonna
we
do
have?
it.
No.
Here, I'm going to have to control
You
the
do it.
mic.
Okay,
You're
sorry
doing
about
it.
that. I'm too busy drinking.
We're gonna do. We're gonna do a cherry Sprite.
Oh, yum.
Whoa!
The same
Same thing,
concept.
Same concept.
It's not real difficult, folks. Okay. How's that,
Yummy.
Regina?
Okay, Regina.
Well, I want to see the
straw. No. This is so cool and refreshing. A little bit lighter than that. Delicious.
Okay,
And
now-
won't keep your kids up all night. Won't keep your kids up all night.
That's a good point. Now we're going to do chocolate Coke,
what the
which
heck?
I've never heard of this one,
Me
Rick.
neither.
This is an old-time fountain drink that's very popular.
What?
It gives you a little bit of flavor like some other chocolate drinks, but it has that bite of a Coca-Cola.
Wow.
And a lot of people kind of turn their nose up at it, but once you try it, you're kind of hooked.
I don't know about
Yeah,
that.
I'm going to try this, but I think it's going to be dangerous. All you did was put some Hershey syrup in there,
Here's some Hershey's
Okay.
chocolate syrup.
Let's do it. What do you think?
Is
Seriously?
that
Okay, here we go. Here we go.
It is pretty good.
Right, it is. It's a great drink. You would never
Hey.
think that.
No, not
Do you
bad
put
at all.
chocolate and Sprite too?
We have people who put chocolate in Sprite. The other thing is just lemon Coke, where you squeeze about half a lemon into a Coke.
Oh, now you're putting cherry too?
Oh yeah, there we go.
You look like
Little
my
bit of a
daughter.
mixture.
Oh, let's put 6,000 things
Let's see
in
if it
there.
works. Oh yes.
Okay, try that out. And then vanilla is easy too.
Yeah, vanilla is very easy. We have vanilla
Oh
here.
crud.
And
That's just like vanilla you cook with, right?
yes, just like vanilla you cook with.
Well, heck, I'll just throw it in here and then see how this.
It's a hairy buffalo of
Let's just do
Coke.
this. Oh wait, that is not that good. I forgot to stir it. That's bad.
That's terrible.
There
and
you go.
we'll make one vanilla Coke here, just a little bit. Vanilla is real strong, so you don't want to put a lot.
Yeah, I just noticed that. Ugh. There you go. Okay, throw some ice on there.
I bet this is better than the vanilla Coke that you buy.
Oh, it's awesome.
Now, do you make these
Try
kind of
that one,
specialties
Regina.
at Johnny Rockets?
Yeah, we make these at Johnny Rockets.
Okay, great.
Very good.
Delicious. Now tell them about the new milkshake.
We have a new milkshake this month, Pina Colada.
Yum.
Pina colada.
You guys have the best milkshakes
Yes,
too.
they're
Oh,
great.
fantastic. Go see Rick at Johnny Rockets in Kenwood and Newport. They always make a great burger. And thanks again to Lowe's for the grill today. Thank you so much for
Oh,
coming
you're
in and hanging
welcome.
out with
It
us
was our
all morning,
pleasure.
Rick.
And
Good to see
feeding
you.
us too. Appreciate that.
Yeah.